First attempt, and it was a poor one. Look at that little chunk missing from its wing. The surface texture reminds me of that furniture Pier 1 used to sell called Santa Fe that they had taken in the back room and beaten with chains or whatnot to give it a, what do they call that, a rustic look. Yeah, so not good enough at all, not even close. See ya in a minute. Sorry about the light. Got the tumbler going. I got the pot plugged up. Oh, and sorry about the fan noise. It's summer in the south. I'd apologize some more, but I'm not Canadian, so. I noticed there's a large base on this. And when I mean large, I mean like ½ inch thick or better. It'd be very difficult to cut through, but this mold has a lot of shrinkage issues. And that's the reason I melted the first one. That and some horn issues. But you got to keep a little bit just to add to it. And it starts to shrink in. Alright, it's about like watching paint dry after this point, so we'll get back at you. Keep your eye on the finish. I'm not in love with this new metal. You see this? This is what you get with pewter. This is what you get with more impurities. I've seen all of them have like a mark, but none of them have ever been like quite like this. This looks more like what you get when you pour pewter or lead, right? See that? I'll show you one of the original bars from a different vendor. Now I did polish that one, but it only had like surface oxidides on it. This is more an oxidization. Now you do get this texture, this like burnt look when you overheat the tin. But if you don't overheat the tin, and I've not been doing that, you shouldn't have it, and I've been getting it, and I'm wondering why. So yeah, there we are. Get back at you. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. You see that? I've hit it with a torch 3 times, which is 4 times more than is suggested for a silicone mold. And here's one of the previous ones. Can you see that textured back? This is what it's supposed to look like. Do you see why I'm concerned about the purity? Yeah, one idiotically short-horned unicorn as requested. See, the wings came out better this time. The whole thing looks better this time. But it still has a gold color to it. And it still has this huge amount that's going to be taken off. Everything down to his butt there. So, pretty good amount of metal. Sorry, my hands are still wet. Just came out of the sink with this thing, cooling it off. So, yeah, there we are. the next problem, other than taking that off, is going to be color restoration, right? Its name isn't Gold Tone Unicorn, it's Silver Unicorn, as I said previously. So we need to tumble it without destroying it. And those look pretty delicate. This thing's heavy, and those are pretty small. So we gotta do this right. Trying to cut it off with a hacksaw or a coping saw or diamond wire all proved problematic. Trying to sand that much stuff off with a belt sander is also problematic. Sorry, I'm sliding on my hand here. But yeah, so what I ended up doing is using this one as a guinea pig to make sure that I had the proper formulation to make sure this would turn silver and not some other color. So I used this one in the tumbler, and here's the finished one. Come out pretty good. The bottom's not as absolutely dead flat as I'd like it. I mean, it's flat, but it's got that little lip there. But it sits fine. And I can put my stamp in there. It's got a mirror polish to it, so I'm happy with it. Hopefully Unicorn will be happy with it. But this was in the tumbler for 8 or 9 hours, and tin's pretty soft, and these wings are pretty thin. So if it didn't beat this to pieces, I'm pretty sure that anything else is going to be safe in a tumbler too. Alright, this is Man Mountain Link at Man Mountain Metals. We'll see you later.
Man Mountain Link has once again totally outdone himself.